Good afternoon, good morning, good day, good night. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about what fruits and vegetables to plant in the month of March. And I'm going to start with vegetables. So the first vegetables that I would recommend for you guys to start in March, as you can see behind me, I would recommend for you guys to plant tomatoes. The best type of tomatoes to plant in Florida would be Everglades tomato. The one behind me is beefsteak tomato. I have Everglades tomato around the back, further down behind me, but I prefer beefsteak tomato where I can slice. I like slicing tomatoes. I don't really like the little small tomatoes. I don't know why I don't like them, but I've never liked them. I prefer slicing tomatoes. So moving on from that, I would recommend for you guys to plant peppers, in green peppers, as in bell peppers, or spicy peppers, as in ghost peppers or habanero pepper. The third one would be roselle or hibiscus, or the other name for it would be Jamaican sorrel. I recommend for you guys to plant that in the month of March. While you won't reap any of it instantly, come October, November, that's when you will reap it. But the reason why you want to plant it in March is so that the tree could become big and has a lot of branch, so that it would produce a lot more roselle flower, or a lot more roselle blooms. The fourth one would be cucumber. You could plant cucumber in the month of March, and that gives it a little bit of time to get established before the heat of the Florida sun comes around, and also while the pest pressure is down. Give it a little bit more time to establish. I believe I have one somewhere around here that is already starting to bloom. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to reap some cucumber from it before the pest pressure come, before the rainy season come, where it will get there's a high chance of it getting mold on the leaves, of powdery mildew on the leaves. So that's the reason why I would recommend for you to transplant it in the month of March, or directly sow it in the month of March. The fifth thing that I want you to guys, I would recommend for you guys to plant would be beans. Bush beans are just pigeon pea. And you want I recommend, and the reason why I recommend for you guys to plant bush beans, that's something that you guys could harvest pretty soon, and also gives your soil nitrogen. It's a nitrogen fixer. And then pigeon pea, while it's not something that you can harvest right now, while it's growing, it's fixing the soil and giving it nitrogen. And you reap that in about you reap the, or harvest the pigeon pea in about 9 months, where at that time your soil will be rich with nitrogen, where you could also plant some vegetables and stuff like that. And that's the fifth. And the sixth would be okra. That's something as well that I would recommend that you guys plant okra. Uh, some people might not like it, but I think that okra is something that's pretty good for people, especially if you are a. And that's something in that we believe in the Jamaican culture. If you're pregnant, it's good for you to eat okra. It helps with the delivery. But I would recommend for you to talk to your doctor about that and see if that's something that is actually good for you while you're pregnant. And the seventh thing is potatoes, sweet potatoes. I recommend for you guys to get some sweet potato slips. stuck in the ground. While it's not hot, it will be able to develop some root system so that when the heat of the summer comes, it won't die. And that way you'll be able to harvest it before winter. And then the eighth is loofah. That's some again. It's the same as the cucumber. You plant it now and you reap it later on in the summertime, but you will get it established before it get powdery mildew. And then ninth plant that I'll recommend for you guys to plant is pumpkin. My personal favorite is Jamaican pumpkin. I need to research the correct name for it or the official name for it, but I recommend for you guys to plant pumpkin. And then the 10th plant, which is a fruit, is papaya. You plant papaya this time of the year, come October, November, you start seeing some blossoms and you'll be able to harvest some papaya this time next year, depending on how your soil is. And so that's the 10th. I would recommend for you guys to also plant banana. Banana banana has a lot of water. So if you plant it now while temperature is nice and cool, while there might not be a lot of rain this month, if you plant banana right now while it's nice and cool, it gets time to establish the root system. So when the heat of the summer comes, the banana plant won't die. And then after banana, I recommend for you guys to plant ginger. And after that, I recommend you guys to plant pineapple because you need something to put with the ginger so that you could enjoy the ginger. Pineapple and ginger make a good beverage. And as for spice or herbs, I should say herbs, I recommend for you guys to plant basil. The basil plant would pair good with number one, which is the tomato plant. And then I would also recommend for you guys to plant dill. That dill you could plant with I'm sorry. You can plant dill with the pumpkin, and then after that, I recommend for you guys to plant thyme. And the last one I recommend for you guys to plant would be tea bush. That's somewhat of a native plant to Florida, and that will give you somewhat of a balanced garden where you have your vegetables, your fruits, your herbs, and your tea, so that you could have a balanced meal whenever you decide to harvest from your garden. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you dislike. Thank you.